Sawa. Ali amesema tukifanya. Aya, uliza.
Madam. Sasa wewe sababu at least tumekujua unatumia platform gani ku make sure watu wa Makina Ward wako na idea ya who you are, because umesema you've been here for only a month, no?
This is my second month. Yeah.
Second month, eh? So, watu wa Makina Ward hata wakujui, to be honest. So, umetumia njia gani kujieleza kwa community, si kama watu wa Makina tukujue, kwa sababu umesema hiyo ofisi hatuwezi kuja tu chrome watu tunataka leo wetu ni nani, so which channels are you using?
I think for the last month I have been walking around with the elders, the elderly people, wazee wa vijiji. Nimekuwa nikitembea na some of them. He introduces me to most of the people. Maybe atuja cross paths, but I have been to schools, I've been to hospitals, I've been to shops.
Okay, say tunadinga mayuth, I think utafuta majenzi na kueleze
na majenzi pia waende kwa ofisi.
I have been meeting with Gen Zs. Yeah.
Asante sana.
You can come to my office. We'll have
Okay. So back to my question. Kuna zile issues already zimekama hapo, okay? And kiongozi umeleta issue ya hii hall. Why is it a problem? Okay? Oh, ile. So nataka sisi tueleze vizuri. Because we now want to know the problem. Ni shida ni nini about your hall, okay? Ilianza lini? Watu wangapi wanatumia hiyo hall ama wanategemea hiyo hall, okay? Being that it is a problem according to you, are there things that the community wamefanya? Unaelewana? Yes.
So this hall
Inaitwa?
imebadilishwa jina.
Okay, kwa sasa
It was Obenge Hall, right now it's Cairo Social Hall.
Okay.
But we believe it was built using the public resources, of which was the county. I think that's around 2014, 2015 thereabout. And as we know from all other social county halls, the management is usually under the city county. Now with this particular hall, the management is not another particular county. It's closed, but right now we have a private ECD there because Lindi does not have an ECD. But also, the youths in this area, the young youths, now the activities that they are engaging in at this particular moment is really worrying because they don't have that social space and even skill that they can use during their free time. Now we needed clarification on this particular hall. And what we've been able to do, we've been able to engage with the personnel who are trying to manage this hall on what basis that they are managing this hall, on what grounds are they managing this hall. Now they bring the issue about title deeds. There's a whole issue that even they had gone to the previous leaders, but there's nowhere that it has been reaching to any end. Now you can hear even right now, as I question the old admin, is just elusive about it. Like we had a committee, we were supposed to see each other, and that's all that he has to say. But the people in this community are really suffering because they have nowhere even to converge for governance issue. And of all the places you'll find Lindi, we don't have even a public hospital, we don't have a school. Now because we don't have this space for governance where we can indulge as community members on our way forward, we cannot even get a chance to meet our own MC elected leaders so that we can articulate these issues, so that we can have a progressive community because of this particular social hall. So is it communal hall? Is it individual? We need to know so that if it's not ours, we can lobby for another hall through the county so that in the next financial budget or the next CIDP, it's factored in. So that's why we need clarity on information on the status of this hall. And if it's public, then how do we reclaim it and how is it managed?
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I go to right, at the moment you hold in Skyro
Skyro
Social Hall.
Yes.
ilijengwa na pesa ya serikali.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Guys, I'm a bit concerned because nataka capture issue maybe you are wasting a meter, so be mindful of kindly kama itabidi sasa songe hivi mpite hivi sawa. Okay, so if I got you right, Skyro Social Hall ilijengwa na pesa ya serikali.
Yeah, and I'm saying that juu kuna logo ya county hapo.
Okay.
Inajaribu kufutwa na hata ile jina bado ilikuwa. Hiyo jina iko but ilipakwa rangi but it fade, you see? So it's still there, so there's no transparency on this particular hall.
Ilijengwa lini?
2014 when Obenge was there, yeah, around that time.
So
I'm not really clear on the duration, okay, but I'm clear on the leader who was of the day. Yeah, it was Obenge.
So around 2014.
Yeah.
Okay, hiyo ilipata kama devolution
ndio inaanza exactly. Yeah.
So it was meant to serve when at that time.
Now, being a county hall, of course, we are the beneficiaries. We anticipated that we are expecting more activities, more indulgement on that particular hall.
Okay.
But you are surprised later when it was taken over by management of those purport to be the owners of that particular land. But we know very well in Kibra, it's either communal, private, or those who have title deeds. And they claim they even have a title deed. There's an agreement, a formal agreement, whereby it's agreed. But true to the cause, those are just hot air. There's nothing that you'll be able to find or a formal document that can say there was an agreement between the purported owners of this land and the county government of the day. Yes.
So roughly, according to you, watu wangapi walikuwa wanatakutumia hiyo, like how many were intended to use this hall according to you?
I think it's meant for, there's no other social hall in Lindi, it's just for this community, for Lindi ward, yes, and maybe Kibra at large if need be, yeah.
So ulisema some of the actions that mshaenda kwa nani na nani?
Tumeenda kwa ward admin, but
the previous one.
No, they can go and see the clerk, but unfortunately people didn't turn up, and that particular day I think also he wasn't in office, so we didn't go to it. But before that, I've also tried to engage those who manage it, so that you can see if there's something we are missing and how we can work towards it so that it can be resolved there before we can try to escalate what's not an issue that's not there. But they're not really willing to cooperate and show that the spirit of the goodwill for the greater community. I think it's just selfishness, but they want to use it.
Ni akina nani wanasimamia hiyo?
Akina nani as in?
Who is managing?
Those who purport to be the owners of the land that particular hall was built on.
Oh, so currently it has gone private?
Yeah.
And there is a private ECDE?
Yes.
ECDE there?
That have rented the place.
Okay.
Yes.
You wanted to weigh in, and then I come back and then we close the issue?
For my security purpose, I can't use this one, but I can say something.
No, yes, you see, it's a problem. Either way, it's not, we are not here to incriminate you. Okay?
Mbona unacheka? Okay. Acha niongele Kiswahili saa hii.
Sawa.
I think hii hall ikijengwa, nilikuwa naishi somewhere hapa, nilikuwa bado mdogo, somewhere within here. Okay. So time ilijengwa, the brother alikuwa campaigner wa Obenge. Wakakuja wakajenga hall, ikasemekana hall ni ya watu wa Lindi kwa sababu Lindi hatuna public school, hatuna public hospital, hatuna anything about public. So wakasema wanajenga hii hall at least iko ni kama ya public. Time Obenge alitoka, that brother ni kama alikuwa sijui PA wa Obenge, akasema Obenge ametuachia hall sisi kama wenye hii area, hii land ni Obenge na ametuachia. Obenge alitujengea sisi kutupatia hasanti. So Obenge akitoka aliacha tu kwa mkono ya wenye shamba hiyo hall. So ni kama wenye shamba ndio wanaion, wanataka kuitwa kwa gava kwa sababu shamba ni yao, pahali ni pao, wanataka kuitwa kwa gava wailete kwa mkono yao. Hata sasa hivi nikikuwa na shughuli, tuseme nataka ku access this hall, nitaenda kwa personal, kwa mtu atanilipisha ndio nitumie hall.
hall ikijengwa ilikuwa inaitwa Obeges Hall. I used to see many things happen there free. But not right now unalipia, but unalipia kwa landlord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sawa. So before to develop an action, kuna kitu ulikuwa unajaribu kusema that one, msha engage the ward administrator.
Yes.
It was formally ama ilikuwa tu kuongea tu kwa office?
We had a civic engagement.
Okay.
And he was part of the duty bearers in that civic engagement. And we are tasked him now because he's supervising, coordinating, and implementing all of the county at the ward level. So yeah, he was the right leader for us to take this issue up with. And so we had the follow-up to go to the clerk, but that didn't happen.
Okay.
Yes, but even if it said so, there's no way an MCA can hand it over because the county government is supposed to inspect and authenticate ongoing and stalled projects. So there's no way, there's no authority that an MCA has to hand over this particular project to an PA. So that's why we need clarity on everything that was before the project was brought here.
So far that is the only action taken.
That's the only action.
So in a clerk mlikuwa mnataka tu kuenda but hamjaenda.
Yeah, but hao wanasimamia wamesema kuna previous follow-ups walifanya na previous leader. Remember, we had an MCA after Bengi who was Kase. From his word, seemingly, they already did a follow-up. But even the MCA himself was not able to get it anywhere. So he was like, what about you, common Mwananchi? Where will you take it?
The previous MCA also did a follow-up?
According to him, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we do? Anyone can respond, but you can't stand if you have.
What we do, what I was thinking of, just to map all the social halls within Nairobi. But first, maybe I was trying to go through the budget of that particular financial year, 14-15, to see if it was a project that has been allocated before I can request for information or to write a memo to the clerk, or even to involve a public interest litigations for the sake of this. Yes.
So ukiangalia ile budget, ulipata pale ndani?
Bado naangalia. Information, I have to go back. It's now about reports. I have to go to the control of budget. Like it's all about just reports and that particular project.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So maybe action number one. Maybe anyone has an idea before you need any direction. So hapa for me, ama tuliamua we want to talk about few things. Okay, but develop clear action plans. Are we together? So that we don't run up and down minus knowing where we are heading to. Tunaweza jiita hapa later and say, so far this is what we said and this is what we've done. Na hapa ndio tumefika, si ndio? Then we can come again, sit down. If you guys are stuck and spec are stuck, you come in, wisdom yangu kama ni kidogo, I go in control from other levels of wisdom. Are we together? So ni vizuri, it's already a problem, and you mentioned that it's the question of the whole. So number one of those actions is one, to agree on who amongst us are we going to task with the responsibility, okay? To give us what we want. But maybe that one can come late. But we can start with it if you guys are okay with it. Because number one action is new action reform. Because if government resources were used, kumaanisha it was in the budget. So the specific document that we are going to look for, if December 2014, okay? In this 2014, kuna kama ile budget the previous one, 2013-2014 financial year.